Hi everybody. God, it seems very strange to be back in front of the camera because you've done about 3 on your own actually, because I thought audiences might prefer just to see Miles. Might be a younger audience or whatever. There's not a massive amount to report because obviously we're all in the middle of pandemic, which has been, it's been a tough few months. Miles and I have been back at school. We broke up last week, very, very long term, and you weren't well obviously at the beginning of it. So,
no.
Yeah, obviously because Miles had COVID, and just as we broke up, he's now got a chest infection, but you're feeling better now, so...
Yeah, I got antibiotics, so feeling a lot better than I was earlier a few days ago, so...
Because I think they said if you have had COVID, it can sometimes be more susceptible to getting chest infections, but he is feeling a lot better. I would like to say that since October the 1st, I've just had a quick look, we've actually had in donations £9,500, which to us is an awful lot of money. So we're very grateful to everybody who's donated. I always reply to everybody whether they've donated £1,000 or £1 via email to anybody who's donated, just to say thank you. And I've had some really, really lovely emails back from people, and I had one this morning which came from Australia, so that made it really, really worthwhile. As you may or may not know, Charlotte's YouTube obviously trended, is it? Is that what you say? Trended. And within about the space of a couple of weeks, we had another 3 million views, so she's up to 14.3, I think, which is absolutely incredible. And all the comments, every single one, Miles will vouch for me, I read every single comment that is written, so I can't obviously reply to so many, but I do look at them, and some of the comments are really touching, and we're very grateful for it. So we're hoping that the charity will go from strength to strength. We've just handed over, I think there's another 25,000 recently to King's, and I was in contact with them this morning, which was nice. So you know, we email each other fairly regularly. In another thing, I had this beautiful drawing sent to me. Charlotte was friends with somebody called Louis, and Louis and I sort of became friends a bit over Instagram. And I remember years ago, well, a few years back, he did a lovely picture of Charlotte, which he finally sent to me, which I've had framed, and it's really, really beautiful. So I've got to be careful how I hold this up, Miles, so you can all see it. But I was absolutely thrilled with that.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's so amazingly drawn, and I think it's a lovely likeness. I think it captures the I don't know.
I mean, today's actually Christmas Eve, and yeah, I had a bit of a meltdown this morning because it would have been 58 months today, so Christmas Eve it will never be as it used to be, but we're making the best of it. And it's just the 3 of us this year, because obviously we can't have, well, we could have people over, but my mother-in-law's quite elderly now, your grandma's nearly sort of 85, so we didn't want to risk having anybody over. Certainly very strange times that we're living in, and we're now down, because we live in Sussex, we're tier 4 again, Boxing Day, so we'll start that again, but you know, it is what it is, so we just need to get on with it. And we found some more footage, which we were really pleased with. Charlotte had a rant.
A rant and a rave.
Yeah, so we're hoping that you enjoyed that. And that's really about it. Miles will have his stocking out tonight. Be lucky if it gets filled. Well, it might get.
This year.
Maybe been fairly good-ish. Apart from that, not really any other news. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, when we upload again, which will be certainly in a few weeks' time, hopefully there'll be some more news.
Yes, and obviously look after yourselves, especially during this difficult time of year, and hopefully you're all doing well. And I hope that you don't only have a good Christmas, but also a good New Year. And hopefully this New Year will bring some positivity and maybe a bit of light at the end of the tunnel of what has been a very tumultuous 2020.
And this is the first time I've worn lipstick since. Oh, no, I think I might have worn it once before on a video, but I've applied lipstick about 3 times, because every time you wear a mask all the lipstick comes off, so there's absolutely no point.
I've always found that as well.
It was just, I've saved quite a lot of money on lipstick if nothing else. Anyway, thank you all once again, and we'll put all the links below of Instagram, Twitter, etc. Anyway, thank you very much for following us.
Yes, thank you, and take care.
Bye.
Hi guys, I'm back again in my extremely messy room, but I wanted just to update you all on something which has now just annoyed me so much. As you just saw, my iPhone, I just put the case back on it, and you won't be able to see it, but I think that it may have chipped the phone, and I'm so angry. I basically tried to put the case on like it would go on by putting, you know, obviously the side with most buttons in, and then the bottom, and then the bottom, but it was quite a struggle to get this corner on, and I think that I may have chipped it, and I'm so angry. Only I could manage to do that, but like, it's just so tight to get on and off, and like, you literally feel like the buttons are like gonna flick off. I'm just like, I'm so angry about it. I don't know if you guys can see, but when I get angry, I like tend to go like a little bit blushed and red, which I think you can all see now, but like, I'm just so angry about it. Anyway, what am I doing at the moment? I am waiting for dinner, which I think I'm going to have a jacket potato with tuna and sweet corn, even though I just had so many donuts, which I now am regretting massively. I'm one of those people that knows that I shouldn't be eating certain things, and then I get like a craving for it and I have it, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, why did I do that? I was doing so well at not eating it. But I always end up giving in, but you know, I think everybody is the exact same when that happens. So yeah, as you may be able to hear, it's kind of manic in my house right now. Anyway, God, my arm is really hurting. How do people do this daily? It's just so unnatural. Anyway, another thing, I need to get myself a haircut. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it's kind of getting a little bit crazy and like sort of long at the back, and it kind of looks like some sort of mullet, and I'm not too keen on the look, so I think I'm gonna try and get a hair appointment tomorrow and get that sorted. But yeah,